In the kingdom of Valeria, a young princess named Elara had just turned 16. Her father, King Eric, believed it was time she learned the ways of leadership. Thus, Elara was appointed as an emissary to deliver a crucial alliance proposal to the neighboring kingdom of Eldoria. However, the journey would test Elara's resolve in ways she couldn't have anticipated. Her heart was not fully in the mission. Thoughts of her childhood friend, Thane, whom she had quietly fallen in love with, clouded her focus. The night before her departure, Thane approached her, handing her a beautifully crafted dagger. For protection, he said, with an emotion in his eyes that mirrored her own. Elara set out the next morning with a heavy heart and a tumultuous mind. The first day of travel was uneventful, but as dusk settled, dark clouds gathered. A storm was brewing both in the skies and within Elara's soul. The royal envoy she traveled with consisted of seasoned knights, but Elara felt the weight of her inexperience. As they made camp, she couldn't shake off the anxiety gnawing at her. Lightning cracked the sky, illuminating a group of venomous snakes slithering toward their camp. Panic erupted, but Elara remembered Thane's dagger. With swift movements, she struck the snakes down, earning her the respect of the knights. The internal storm, however, still raged. Several days into their journey, the group encountered hostile bandits. Elara, driven by a surge of newfound courage, led the charge. She wielded her sword with surprising skill, thanks in part to the teaching she had received from her father's knights. As they fought off the bandits, Elara felt a shift within her. She was beginning to understand the burden and honor of leadership. But serenity was short-lived. In the village of Nor, angry mobs protested against the kingdom's rule. "What right does the king's daughter have here?" they shouted. Elara, despite her fear, addressed the crowd. She spoke of unity, peace, and a future where their voices mattered. Her genuine words began to quell the mob. However, just as they seemed to relax, one man lunged forward with a sword. Thane, who had secretly followed the royal envoy to protect Elara, intercepted the blow, revealing himself. "Love has no place in the battlefield," he whispered as he fell to the ground injured. Elara's heart shattered, but she stood tall. She brandished the dagger Thane had given her, its gleam a beacon of her determination. "Stand down," she commanded, and to everyone's surprise they did. With the mob dispersed and Thane tended to, Elara completed her mission. Arriving in Eldoria, she secured the alliance, her heart now a battlefield of its own. Upon her return to Valeria, King Eric looked at her with pride. Elara had faced venomous threats, hostile forces, and furious mobs. She had discovered the true essence of leadership and had learned that love, while a distraction, also provided her the strength she needed. The kingdom rejoiced as Elara dismounted her horse. She had not just delivered a proposal. She had returned with the promise of a brighter future. Holding Thane's hand, she knew that the path to leadership was fraught with peril, but was also woven with moments that define character and destiny. She whispered to herself, "Every path leads to another life lesson." And thus, Elara embraced her future, ready to face whatever came next. She had become not just a princess, but a leader, an emissary, and, most importantly, herself.